Well, guys, this administration in Washington, D.C., in the White House, led by Joe Biden with his number two, Kamala Harris, they have been attacking Americans for their constitutional rights. They have been attacking the Second Amendment for the past 2+ years. Make no mistake about it, guys. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they don't like the Second Amendment because every time there is a mass shooting, the first thing that they actually jump to is what? We need to actually change gun laws, because criminals actually follow the law. In reality, we know that they don't because they are criminals. Guys, this administration, man, has to be the most radical and dangerous administration in the history of this country, especially in the modern age. They are doing so much damage to this country. They're putting Americans last. They're always out there attacking Americans and Christians. They're pushing ideology on your kids. I mean, this is a radical administration. And they hate your guts. They hate your guts. I'm still worked up because I'm shooting this after I made my video about veterans being kicked out of hotels in New York City for illegals. So I am still very much worked up. Ever since I recorded that video, I recorded that like an hour ago. I have not calmed down. This administration hates Americans. Guys, I am all for the Second Amendment. I love the Constitution. The Constitution is one of the greatest documents man has ever written. It protects our freedoms. But we know that the Democrats are trying to abolish our freedoms. They're abolishing free speech. Free speech is not what it once was, guys, because they're violating your constitutional rights. Joe Biden and his radical Marxism administration, remember they actually tried to have a ministry of truth? Yeah, censorship. Luckily, that didn't actually move forward, but that was a real thing, guys. And it's scary because they're censoring your freedom of speech. And they want to take away all of your guns, guys. That brings us to Kamala Harris now. Kamala Harris is now attacking law-abiding citizens who open carry legally in their state. She has now branded them extremists. Yes, Kamala Harris, guys, attacking law-abiding American citizens. Look at this. Look at this on the post-millennial here, guys. Kamala Harris declares Americans who openly carry firearms extremists. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a gun. I live in the great state of Texas. We actually have open carry. You don't need a license to buy a gun, own a gun, carry a gun, because it is your constitutional right to bear arms. That is what the Constitution says. But of course, the Democrats, they want to take away guns. And it's kind of funny, guys, because in these states run by Democrats, they make it extremely hard for citizens to actually carry guns, violating your constitutional rights. But yet and still, they still have a lot of gun violence in these states and cities. Chicago, LA, New York. Yeah, in Chicago, we know how much of a dumpster fire that city is, run by Democrats. But for the person that's supposed to be the second most powerful person in the country to come down and label people that believe in the Second Amendment, people that open carry extremists, this is crazy. And she was actually attacking pro-lifers. Yes, people that want to see children born, because we know that Democrats want to end the lives of unborn babies. That's extreme to me. Look here, guys. It says, on Friday, Kamala Harris visited Georgia to deliver a speech on campaign finance reform and said at the event that pro-life voters who have open carry gun permits are extremists. Yes, this is coming from her mouth. Now, over here in Texas, You don't even need a permit. You don't. I mean, we are a fully constitutional carry state. Do I have a permit? No. Do I own a gun? Yes. Why? Because it is my constitutional right. I mean, I want you guys to actually listen to this clip here, guys, of Kamala Harris. I mean, this is just so anti-American. Somebody attacking their own citizens when the citizens are following the law. I want you guys to listen to what Kamala Harris had to say about all of you law-abiding citizens that bear arms openly. She's going to attack you now. Listen.
These extremists dare claim to be for life. But instead of acting to save lives from gun violence, extremists, state by state, made it legal to open carry a gun without even a permit or background check.
Now, the part about background checks, that's a lie. You do have background checks when you buy a gun. I went through a background check when I bought my gun. So that is a lie right there, buying a gun. These Democrats, man, are just way, 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 way too radical. Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, you see what they're trying to do, guys? They are definitely trying to reform this nation all for the worse. They're allowing a whole bunch of illegals to actually cross the border. A whole bunch of very, very dangerous drugs. Actually, out here in Texas, guys, since the border's open, they found like so much fentanyl, it could have killed every person in the great state of Texas. And that's courtesy of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's illegal immigration. Remember, guys, she is actually supposed to be the border czar, but we know she has failed. Now, when it comes to polling here, the only person that's worse in the polls than Joe Biden is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is extremely unpopular. People in the Democrat Party don't even like her. When it comes to job approval rating, she's worse than Biden. We know how bad Biden is. I mean, her main job was what? The border. Complete and utter failure. She's so incompetent, guys. She's embarrassing us on the world stage. And now she's out there attacking law-abiding citizens. Yes. Look here, guys. It says, according to local news, the event was held at Flourish Legacy Legendary Events in Buckhead, a district within the city of Atlanta, and was organized by the Democratic Party of Georgia. Harris referenced a woman killed on Thursday in Atlanta and said, quote, "Meanwhile, we mourn for the mother killed at a medical facility just a few blocks from here." Fox 5 News reports that Dion Patterson was arrested after the incident, which allegedly saw him open fire on 5 women, killing 1. Now, what kind of gun law would have stopped him? What gun law would have stopped him? This man was on a mission, and he would have had that firearm no matter what. According to Fox 5, Atlanta has seen a marked uptick in murders over the past 3 years, reflecting a trend of increased crime in Democrat-led cities. Yes, because Democrats run Atlanta. According to wisevoter.com, there are 38 states in the union that have open carry laws, and most of them do not require permits, like Texas. So 38 out of 50 states, guys. Kamala Harris just attacked almost every state in the union. Why? Because she hates your guts. During a speech, Harris said that she was proud to run for re-election with our occupier of the Oval Office, Beijing Biden, so we can finish the job. I'm pretty sure you will finish the job of destroying this country if they get another 4 years. These people must be stopped. We cannot allow these people back in office again. I mean, there's just so much damage that these people are doing. Harris was given the job of border czar, and in that capacity, $2.3 1.78 million illegal immigrants encounters were reported in the 2022 fiscal year and 1.659 million reported in fiscal year 2021. So it got worse. A historic number each year. Harris also said, quote, we look at where we are moving forward. And there's a legacy that Joe Biden and all of us here that we have to advance every day in terms of work that has happened right here in this state. I mean, guys, this woman is an embarrassment to this country. A complete embarrassment to this country. And now she's attacking law-abiding citizens, guys. Law-abiding citizens. Why? Because you have the right to bear arms, and the Democrats, they don't want you to bear arms. They want to take away all of your guns, guys. They want to take them away. Therefore, only the criminals will be armed. And you know what, guys? Democrats, they love criminals. They love criminals. Look what's happening up there in New York. I mean, those people in New York City, man, they are just praising Jordan Neely, who was threatening the lives of people on that subway. And from what we actually understand, he was in some altercations with people on that subway. But who's going to pay the price? A law-abiding citizen that was trying to protect people on that subway. The man, Daniel Penny, is facing 15 years in prison for manslaughter. Yeah, keep voting Democrat, man. Eventually, they're going to come for you. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.